Well, today's just a kind of a storytelling day. Back when I was a child, well, I was younger than I am now, and I heard about a friend of mine who was in a motorcycle group in the 70s, and they would go riding every once in a while, but I never knew anything more about it than that. And then, back in the early 90s, 1990s, my friend, who I still knew, said that we should go look at a tree. We were riding our bikes. So he wanted to show us this tree. He wouldn't tell us what it was. So me and 3 others went on this ride together and got to the tree. And what did we find but a great big dent in the tree. Just this way up tall, you know, like if this is the tree, it'd be like up there. Oh, over here. We sat down for a break. First of all, getting there was a treacherous, winding, twisting road with cars flying around the bends, and it was not a good cycling road. But he wanted to show us this, and he explained that in the motorcycle group that he was in the 70s, would get wild on their motorcycles, and this guy here, who made the dent way up about 14 feet up in the tree, was a motorcyclist that flew over the hill, and there was no way that he could even get traction. He was in the air, flying over a hill, and smacked this tree and was killed instantly. And I think about that back in the 70s and 80s, how reckless and crazy some of the things that people were doing my age at that time. And I think about it here in the US and other parts of the country, other parts of the world, that are sort of doing the same crazy thing. They're just whining and crashing and, you know, just barely missing this and that. And in reality, the planet, the people on it are doing the same thing. They're wild, going around the corners too fast, not taking the corner correctly, or something like that, and suddenly they're in the air, nothing they can do about it. They're going to hit the tree whether they want to or not at high velocity, 70, 80 miles an hour, and that's it, you're dead. It happens that fast. And if you look at the 6 extinctions in the past that we have, some say there's more than that, some say there's more like 5, and we're on the 6th. To me, we're on the 7th, but oh well. We're playing the same thing. We're burning fossil fuel without any regards whatsoever. We're flying to places all over the world for a 10-day vacation, and then we waste all this fuel getting back and all that. And then if the bags are lost, oh God, more terrible carbon footprint. There are fewer people taking their vacation close at home. They seem to all want to have to go far away, and that's suicidal. You know, that's not sustainable. But if you were to go up to Yosemite, or there's a whole bunch of parks that are still open, and my thought is, shouldn't we be thinking about this planet as if it's our only place to breathe and live and eat and sleep? Just look at the floods in Germany and other parts of Europe. Look at the fires that are raging in the west coast of the US and Canada and other places on the planet. It's just that of course the US gets most of the fire news. But people are just going to burn out on all this stuff, and we're just going to keep getting worse and worse and care less because it's already too late. See, we've passed the point of no return. I don't quite believe that. I think we're very, very close to it. People have the technology and the will to do it. It's just getting a leader to start it going. You know, Biden's so wishy-washy. The guy drives me crazy. Come on, stand behind what you have some good ideas. Why don't you go with it? You know, why don't you get rid of the filibuster? You need to get rid of the filibuster. See, if you got rid of the filibuster and you turn Texas blue, that's the end of the Republican Party for at least 8 years probably. And that would give us enough time to get a real leader in there, a real progressive environmental leader and have enough people on their side in the Senate and the House to actually get something done. And then you'll get, that's the blueprint. That's where it is. So get rid of the dooming stuff and let's get on with the fixing stuff. Really, it drives me crazy. People give up too fast when there's so much we can do and not lose the game. The game's only half. There's still a good 50 years of life left on this planet if we were to get going on our footprints. That's all we can do. We can vote for progressive leadership, maybe play in politics a little bit, and those who are, push for progressive leadership. Don't just take their word for it. Test them. Are they really progressive? Or is it another bunch of BS from the who knows where machine? All right, people, I've droned on for hours, it seems like. And what do you think? Do you think that we're just taking this planet and we've got the pedal floored, you've got the gas pedal floored, and you're just going all over the place crazy, and you're going to run into a tree? That's what it feels like to me. We just don't seem to care. But anyway, I appreciate the ups, the downs, the new subscribers, and the new comments, and the old comments, all comments. Until next time.